Hey Signing Socialites, welcome back to Unit 2, Lesson 6. We are one lesson away from being done with the entire class. Time flies, especially if you're watching these videos just back to back one after the other. Anyways, for Unit 6, we don't have any grammar lessons, but we do have a lot of words so that you can do a little bit of small talk and talk about the seasons and holidays. So, what is the safest thing to talk about in small talk? Weather. So, to say weather, you take two W's, and just kind of back and forth, weather. So you can say, how's the weather? Weather. And weather can be cold, so you take your hands like this, like you're freezing, and you just back and forth, freezing, cold. And you have warm. So warm is a little tricky. You take your hand like this, and you just kind of peel the fingers forward. It's like your warm breath is what it's signifying. So warm, warm. And then you have hot. You take a C and take it from your mouth, and it's so hot you're just breathing fire. So hot, hot. Or you can be comfortable. So take your hands like this and just kind of back and forth like this. You're comfortable. So you have weather, and it can be cold, it can be warm, be hot, or it can be comfortable. So weather is all about sky and what its components is. So sky, you just simply take your hand like this and go overhead. Woohoo, there's a sky. Who knew? And in the sky, sometimes there's clouds. So take your hands like this and just in a circle. So clouds. And if you could do it down here, you say confused. So this up here is clouds, and this is confused. Like my mind is cloudy and I'm confused. Little trick for you. Now, clouds make rain, so you take your hands open like this, and you just go down like this for rain, and it can be rain, a gentle rain, or it can be rain. And rain sometimes make rainbows. Take two number 4s and make an arch for rainbow. Rainbow. So, if rain gets cold, it'll snow. So it's going to be kind of like rain, but you're going to just, it's like you're typing, but you're going to snow down. And that's snow. And sometimes it becomes ice. So you take your hands flat out like this, and you ice, ice, or freezing. So weather is also created with wind. You just take your hand and you just go back and forth, wind. And then with wind, when it's raining, sometimes it creates thunder. So you just do sound. Like two S's, you point at your ear, boom, and that's thunder. Lightning, you just take your hand and you just make the zigzag of a lightning. Zit, zit, zit. Now, if it's really bad weather, you will have a tornado. Take two L's, stack them on top, and one tornado. And if it's a hurricane, you do it with an H and do hurricane. And sometimes if it's really bad weather with all the water that isn't frozen, you'll have a flood. You just take your hands like this and you go, oh dear, flood. So that's all the things that we have for weather. And then everything happens on this planet, and this planet has a sun. So you take your hand like this, open it like a circle. You do it like a circle and then open. So it's like shower, but you're going to circle first, sun, rays of the sun, and then moon. Take a hand like this, go to the eye and up, like I see the moon, or I see the man in the moon. So that's what you have, sun, moon. And then stars, take two number 1s and you just kind of point to all the little white dots in the air, star. And then where we live on the world. It's going to be kind of like weather, but we're going to make a circle, world, world. And we specifically name this the planet Earth. And so you take, like this is the planet Earth, it's a hard rock, and it's a hard rock, third rock from the sun, Earth. Now, if you don't live on Earth, you live on a planet. And so what you would do is just kind of make your hand like a ball in the sky, planet. Okay? So all this weather and things happening on our Earth happens because we have different seasons. Now, to say season, it's like saying year, but you're going to do hold here with an S, S, because you have different seasons throughout the year. The first season we have is spring. You hold like this, and you grow. It's the same sign for grow. It's just spring. Spring. And then summer, take like this, and across your forehead, whew, it's hot. So summer. And then fall, take your hand like, open hand like this, and it's like the leaves are falling down. And then winter is the exact same sign for cold. So you have seasons, you have spring, summer, fall, winter. And those are all your seasons. Now with these seasons, in each season, there's a couple of holidays. Take your hand open like this, holiday. Woohoo! Like, these are fine days. So let's go through all the holidays that one can, well, not all the holidays that one can go through in the year, but some of the major ones. So the first one we start off with each year is New Year's, and you already know that. You know, new and year, so New Year's. Next one is Valentine's Day. So you take your hand like this. This is a sign for sweetheart, so Sweetheart Day. I know, really cheesy. Next we have is Easter. Take 2 E's, and you know, Easter is full of bunnies for some reason, and so make the E's bounce. Easter. Happy Easter. And then with Easter is Passover. So take a hand like this, and take an A, and it's like a knocking on the door, but leaving it alone. So Passover. And then at this time also is Ramadan. So Ramadan, you fast. So you take an F and you zip it over your mouth. So you're fasting from Ramadan. And then there's St. Patrick's Day. In this custom, if you don't wear green, you get pinched. So it's Pinch Day. I know, it's totally exciting. So, moving into summer, we have Independence Day, otherwise known as the 4th. And so kind of wave your hand like this, 4th, and then spell July. So 4th of July. Okay? After that, or actually, oops, right before that, we have Mother's Day. Very easy. Tap Mother and Day. So you know Father's Day is tap the forehead and Day. Then after that, we have Labor Day, which is Work Day. Ironically, I know, but it's Labor Day. So then Halloween, we have, you can either do a full mask and you kind of peekaboo through it, Halloween, or you can be dramatic and just do half a mask and do peekaboo Halloween. So after Halloween, wrapping this up, we have Thanksgiving. And so you just take 2 hands and you say thank you. So that's Thanksgiving. And then Christmas is a C like a day, but Christmas. And then Hanukkah, you know there's 8 candles in Hanukkah, so you just go out. Hanukkah. And then last but not least would be your birthday, or anyone's birthday. So you take your open hand like this, and the middle finger taps your mouth and your heart. Birthday. So it's the day that you cried and your heart was born. So that's it for lesson 6. A lot of words, but pretty short. And next week will be our last lesson. I've had a great time. I hope you have too. And as always, sign happy.